The following Diva contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Norwich, England, the NXT Women's Champion, Paige.
Listen to this arena.
I can't wait to see what happens when the bell rings and these two finally get to go at each other.
And approaching the ring from Long Island, New York, Alicia Fox.
This place is deafening. Listen to it.
You know, she told me. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Paige's plan has got her on a roll right here tonight.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
King, you have to be careful not to let that stunning smile of Alicia Fox's fool you. She's not even close to as innocent as she appears.
Oh, you got that right, Cole. Alicia Fox is as cunning as she is gorgeous. And that's a dangerous combination, if you ask me.
She makes it look easy. Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Oh, that's devastating.
That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating.
Well, we're on the move here.
Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
Did you see that? Don't be surprised if you see that move trending worldwide on social media.
Yeah, hashtag that move.
There's the suplex. What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing. She is such a professional. She knows exactly what she's doing in there. It's not a sharpshooter. You see the way those legs are crossed. It's a Texas cloverleaf submission hold. Can she do it?
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. Alicia Fox's agility never ceases to amaze me, Cole. She gets that big boot up so high, there's times that I think she might be able to crack Big Show in the chin.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Oh, that looks like the house has been empty for months. Uh-oh, climbing the turnbuckle. She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet. Watch it.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base.
Paige spots the chance and takes it.
There's breakers and then there's breakers. That was the ladder.
Yeah, that was the best breaker I've ever seen broken. Looks like another check in the win column.
That was a blatant disregard for the rules, guys.
And approaching the ring, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 251 pounds, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
His nose might end up where his ear is by the time this one's over.
You know, the path to WWE is different for every superstar. Some of them spend extended periods of time perfecting their trade down in NXT, while others pick up on it right away. Adam Rose is one of those quick studies. He barely spent any time in NXT. He must be a natural.
Adam Rose switches it up.
Boy, Rose was lucky to get out of the way of that one.
I assure you, that hurts. These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win. And now he goes for it a second time.
I agree with your earlier sentiment, King. Adam Rose may be a natural, which is a bit surprising to me considering how much partying this guy does. One thing for certain, where Adam Rose goes, the party follows.
Well, you're right about that. Well, he certainly is fun-loving and a bit flamboyant. But if it translates to wins in the ring, there's nothing wrong with a little prancing around the ring. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here?
Nearly driven through the mat. Thank you for choosing to spend your Wednesday night with us. We appreciate you choosing WWE. This will be a physical battle.
You're right about that, Cole. This is going to be a war. This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over. Don't mistake Adam Rose's colorful and carefree personality for stupidity. I mean, this guy knows exactly what he's doing in the ring. I particularly like how he zeroes in on the head from almost the opening bell. That's so smart.
Not today, too fast.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. There it is, the DDT.
Man, Cole, you can never go wrong with a good old school DDT.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
You know, getting back to Adam Rose targeting the head, he does that, of course, to soften up his opponent for his patented party foul finisher.
Oh, you're right, Cole. He'll set up the party foul with a variety of different moves. We've seen him use the bulldog or a DDT. Heck, even a few jabs to the face can do the trick. Oh, Adam Rose unable to be contained.
After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. Here's the cover.
And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. Come on. Did you really think Rick Rude was going to go away that easily?
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. Just making his presence felt there.
Well, I must say, when Adam Rose made his WWE debut, I didn't know what to expect. A part of me thought he was more concerned with partying than becoming a legitimate WWE superstar. But you know what? He's proved he has what it takes to be a huge star in this business. Wow, he's still down after that. 4. Oh, my gosh. continues to punish his opponent. This guy's just too strong.
The Ravishing One is so adept at creating his own momentum. Sure, Rick Rude is confident and enjoys a shining light on his world-class physique, but don't be fooled.
Now that's how you make a statement.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
Like you, King, I wasn't sure what to expect from Adam Rose at first. But ever since he picked up that win against Damian Sandow in his debut match on Raw, he's been making quite a name for himself as a qualified in-ring performer.
And since that time, we've seen Adam Rose pick up huge wins over the likes of Titus O'Neil, Fandango, and even Jack Swagger. I'll tell you, this guy's got a bright future.
Thinking to avoid that. Wait a minute. It's not over yet. He's still got some fight left.
Look out. I think Adam Rose is getting the Exotic Express ready to roll. Just watch him put a little extra mustard on that hot dog. If he keeps going like this, don't be surprised.
Adam Rose saw an opening. He couldn't close the deal. Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
It's so hard not to have a good time while watching the self-anointed conductor of the...
What a counter that was. Adam Rose takes the upper hand here.
Looking good now.
Oh, that can't feel good. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.
I don't think there's an area on that back that's not suffering right now.
Yeah, when he wakes up in the morning, the only thing on his body that's not going to hurt is his pajamas.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but even you, King, I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow, what a win! Let's see what happened during that incredible match. I can't believe what we saw in that. Let's go to the highlights here.
Here's your winner, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Impressive showing there, en route to the win.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
And the crowd here tonight still in awe over that great match.
The following triple threat contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Lucha Dragons from Mexico City, weighing in at 170 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kalisto.
And the passion this crowd has for this.
And approaching the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 227 pounds, Brian.
Oh, this place is coming alive now.
The capacity crowd on its feet as we're about to get this one underway.
And approaching the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Man, listening to the reaction this guy gets from a crowd, never get...
How dangerous is a Falls Count Anywhere match, King?
Oh, geez, extremely dangerous. But here's the thing. These superstars have to sign a contract to compete in a match. They know what they're getting themselves into. Oh, Pillman went down hard from that.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Not today, too fast.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Steve Austin needs to turn this around.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. Steve Austin's been dropped. Brian Pillman seizes the opportunity. Oh, we might be looking at a concussion here.
In the ropes, and that may have been the only escape.
A wild overhead punch wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere.
You know, King, I'm not so sure Brian Pillman gets enough credit for how instrumental he was in helping usher in WWE's Attitude Era in the late 1990s.
Yeah, he certainly was a loose cannon before being a loose cannon was cool. I'll give you that, Cole.
Neckbreaker, so devastating.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. Oh, look at the emotion. Steve Austin making his statement as we speak.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Oh, out of nowhere.
We talked a little bit about Brian Pillman being a loose cannon, which is true. But as crazy as he was at times, he was equally athletic and gifted in the ring. Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
He goes to the, they're still alive.
Yeah, Cole, you remember that song back in the day, Staying Alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms.
Now that's how you make a statement.
The shoulders are down.
Wow, there's the save. The match continues. Look at that move. This crowd's going nuts, King.
Yeah, and for this crowd, that's not a long trip. You know, I like the way you put it earlier, Cole. Gifted. There's no doubt Brian Pillman is a gifted athlete. The things he does in the ring cannot be taught. Callisto shows us some clever offense here. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Oh, what a save.
Yeah, that's what I call killing two birds with one stone.
Quick thinking to avoid that. That back is in dire straits right now.
Is it enough to put an end to this one?
Whoa, when you get nailed with something like...
There's no recovering from that. Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Oh, they couldn't find...
These superstars will do whatever it takes to win here tonight.
Whoa, what the... Look at this from Kalisto. Kalisto can create his own momentum so easily that he can amaze an opponent or audience.
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Great reversal.
Oh, Pillman was devastated by that one. Hey,
They're still alive.
Yeah, Cole, you remember that song back in the day? Staying Alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Nicely executed.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not looking for all the glory here.
Remember, this is a no disqualification match. Anything goes.
I used to say, anything goes from the nose to the toes. I love no disqualification matches.
Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. Kalisto now. That's a finishing move, people.
Uh-oh. He's in position, ready to strike. Oh, this may very well end it.
Wow, what a move from Kalisto. That's how you make this crowd stand on its feet.
2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. I can't believe what we saw in that match. Let's take a look back at what exactly, and here's just some of the action. Those WWE competitors tore the...
Here's your winner, representing the Lucha Dragons, Kalisto.
It's a win here tonight for Kalisto.
Wow, he absolutely manhandled him there toward the end.
After that, I can't wait for the next time we have an opportunity to call a triple threat match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 237 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat.
And approaching the ring, from Madrid, Spain, the Superstar.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Not today, too fast. Hey now!
Randy Savage putting it on him right now.
Macho Man Randy Savage is one of the most polarizing figures in WWE history. Savage's macho madness captivated the world as he reached unimaginable heights as an Intercontinental Champion and WWE Champion. What's your analysis of the Macho Man?
Whenever Randy Macho Man Savage steps in the ring, you can just feel the intensity and cut the tension with a knife.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Look at this. He's in full control of this one. He's still not through. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Randy Savage competed in 8 of the first 10 WrestleManias, winning the WWE Championship in 2 of them. The Macho Man later became one of the biggest names in WCW as their world champion and a member of the NWO.
Oh, out of nowhere! And there's an elbow drop. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. And a big reversal by the Macho Man.
Randy Savage with the offense.
And he brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy.
You know, when we talk about Randy Savage, remember, I go all the way back to the early 80s and Memphis with him. Randy's one of the greatest champions WWE's ever had. He was even a Macho King. Oh, the shoulders are down.
Man, not any give when you catch an elbow like that.
You're right about that, Cole. That had to hurt. This is such a painful hold. He's looking to create some separation here. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, talk about getting flattened.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Look at this. Well, that's it.
Covers. And he gets out of the way. A nice shot by Randy Savage. Incredible move by Randy Savage.
He's just getting dissected.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
He didn't need a GPS to find the mark. He's got him hooked.
Attacking with the knee, which is never pretty.
What? I got pretty good looking knees. Let me attack with the knee. There are some moves that will forever live in the annals of sports entertainment. Randy Savage's top rope elbow is undoubtedly one of those moves. No, not again.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Man, that came out of left field.
His chest may be black and blue after this. Randy Savage with a nice reversal. Looking highly motivated here.
He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
We've seen Randy Savage's top rope elbow imitated numerous times over the years, but nobody does it quite like the Macho Man.
Oh, you're right about that, Cole. Nobody's been able to duplicate the grace with which Savage flies through the air. Let's face it, there's only one Macho Man.
We're looking at complete domination here.
No, wait, nice reversal.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Going for broke. Warm up the buses. This one's over.
Textbook snapmare. Macho Man Randy Savage is relentless. I mean, there's a ferocity behind his eyes that comes from a place most human beings can't even go to. Macho Madness isn't just a phrase on the back of his diamond-studded robe. That's it. He's done. Wow, he's still down after that. Well, clearly not afraid to stick with a good thing here, right, Cole?
Even a rope, don't fix it. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Oh, man, how do you stand after an attack like this?
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Jerry, you earlier talked about the sheer intensity of the Macho Man Randy Savage. Seeing him compete in the ring is like witnessing someone in a constant state of kinetic energy.
The Macho Man doesn't need a bell to ring. He'll attack you out of nowhere. And if he hits that flying elbow from the top rope, you can forget about it. You're done. You better fear the madness, baby.
We're looking at complete domination here. Look at those eyes.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Whoa, check this out. He might have been down, but not out. We've seen this before.
What a reversal. Quick thinking to avoid that. Breathtaking acrobatics on display here.
We're seeing some truly amazing moves in this match. When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
That's it. He's out, even if you can get back to your feet after a move like that. The shoulders are down.
That's a textbook maneuver.
And that's patented Michael Cole.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Oh, I can't look. Look at this hang time, Cole.
Incredible.
Wow, here we see it from this angle.
Great offense by Randy Savage. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now. He's still not through.
You know, King, sadly for some guys, the excitement ends with the entrance, but that's not the case with Randy Savage. He's excitement personified from the moment he walks from the back all the way to the moment he leaves the arena.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of Randy Savage. He's always on. What you see is what you get all the time. He's still not through. All these power moves tonight are making bigger and bigger impacts.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, this isn't good. That's it. He's done. He's really done a number on him thanks to moves like that. Whoa!
Of course, the diving elbow drop.
And man, did that hit to perfection.
This should do it right there.
I think this is it. 2, 3. What a victory. What a match. We may be looking at the match of the year. I don't know how you can pick out highlights. Let's take a look at some of the big highlights. You want to talk about crowd pleasing.
Here's your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it in there. Great match.
And it looks to me like our winner is already thinking about the next match. Always one step ahead.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
I think the WWE Universe senses something big is coming.
And approaching the ring, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane.
And here he comes, folks. Kane.
When Kane...
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania tonight for SmackDown. Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler at ringside. And King, we've got a great night lined up.
Yeah, and I must say, what an honor it was to run into hometown hero Bruno Sammartino earlier today in the locker room area. What a guy. We're starting off strong, Michael, and things are just going to keep getting better.
Not today, too fast.
A huge reversal by Kane.
Oh, when Dolph Ziggler appears, WWE fans pay attention. They know they're going to see one of the most talented superstars to ever lace up a pair of boots who will keep them on the edge of their seats from bell to bell.
Tell us your views on the big red monster Kane.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
And again, the mind games are played.
Making it look easy.
You know, Michael, you don't go around the world with WWE and refer to yourself as the show-off if you don't think you're one of the best in the business. But Dolph Ziggler is one of the best performers in the business, and everyone, the fans included, know it.
Look out!
That arm is taking tremendous punishment right now.
Oh, out of nowhere! Ow! Hard kick to the ribs.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you.
When you have the unenviable distinction of being Kane's opponent, your goal for the match is really just to survive. As we've seen here, Kane relentlessly comes at you.
You know, King, we all have complicated relationships with family members, but when it comes to Kane, there can't be a more bizarre, tumultuous link between siblings than there is between him and his half-brother, The Undertaker.
Oh, man, you're right.
Talk about a family history that's had some ups and downs. This is exactly how he drew this one up.
Back into the ring now.
Yeah, this is good. This is where the action needs to be.
Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there. Great counter.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Nothing gentle about that landing. Kane now delivering a vicious assault.
Oof, man.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
Kane is so powerful. When he starts building momentum, it can spell the beginning of the end real quick. He's had many looks over the years, but don't be mistaken, this giant will always have the big red monster burning inside of him.
You know, when it comes to Kane having a, shall we say, Slight. Oh, man, the claw hold.
Oh, that really hurts.
What a huge win.
Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart. Oh, that was a match for the record books.
Here's your winner, Kane.
What a nasty hold that was. Oh, yeah, you get caught in that, and you have no choice but to tap out.
Boy, and he tapped out pretty quickly. Well, like you said, he had no choice. Well, there's no shame in tapping out to that move. Wow, that looked incredibly painful.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
The following tag team contest is an elimination tag team match. On the way to the ring, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, Damien Mizdow. And his tag team partner, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Oh, the referee will undoubtedly...
And their opponents, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Man, both of these teams are determined to walk away with a win. And there's the bell. This match has got the hair on the back of my neck standing up, Michael. This is going to be great. Where did this explosion of offense come from? Damien Sandow gets out of that one. Nice move. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
These acrobatics are absolutely astounding. And what do you think about Xavier Woods?
Xavier Woods' superior intellect, superb conditioning, and unique way of combining speed with air attacks makes him difficult to prepare for. Woods looks to hit an opponent with a varied attack from the ground and the air. Any way you look at it, Xavier Woods is impressive from bell to bell.
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You got to wonder how much longer that can last, though.
And Damien Sandow reverses it. Non-stop assault against Xavier Woods. Look out. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries.
Absolutely amazing. The world is watching, and I guarantee you they're going to love it.
King, earlier you talked about Xavier Woods' variety of skills, and something that impresses me just as much as his strikes in acrobatics is his knowledge of different holds and submissions. Woods is highly educated in the art of submission wrestling, counters, and reversals.
Well, Cole, Xavier Woods could put a beating on an opponent in so many different ways. Like the song says, funk is on a roll, and Xavier Woods is rolling straight to the top of WWE.
extra slow getting back to his base here.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring. And he brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy. We're looking at complete domination here. Thinking to avoid that.
You know, I think the best way to describe Xavier Woods' offense would be a whirlwind. Woods just explodes with a flurry of attacks, but he can slow things down on a dime with wear-down holds and submissions. When it comes to ingenious offense,
Xavier makes the cover.
What a punch! Oh, out of nowhere!
And there's the reversal.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
And the self-proclaimed chip magnet takes control of this match. He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick ref count.
In a relatively brief period of time here in WWE, Xavier Woods has become known all over the world for his inventive offense. Woods credits his training under Zach Taylor in the ways of the hip-hop keto fighting style.
Oh, nice counter.
He gets the tag. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting someone.
Just making his presence felt there. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
And Damian Sandow reverses it. One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad.
A special place for Kofi to go to when he's away from the ring to replenish his energy is the dojo. Kofi studies Brazilian martial art that combines acrobatics and dance for quick, powerful kicks and spins. Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
I've seen every episode of SmackDown over the years, and I assure you this one ranks right up there with the best. This is...
What a reversal! Oh, out of nowhere! If he keeps delivering clotheslines like that, he's going to break his arm.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
No, Kofi is very spiritual in his personal life, and his study of the martial arts helps him continue to grow as a person and as a profession. You can see so many of Kofi's martial arts influences in his movements and attacks when he's in the ring.
Damian Sandow in with the tag.
A systematic attack here. Dropped. And that was a hard shot.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
I don't like his entire face. Look out below. Look out. He's showing no signs of letting up.
Inside the ring now.
Finally. Let's get this done inside the ring.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring.
King, the respect and discipline Kofi has gained from his study of martial arts has helped him reach another level of success here in WWE. Kingston utilizes the teachings in the ring against opponents as well as when he's on the road.
Well, Cole, a WWE
Kofi Kingston lowers the boom drop. Say goodnight.
Good job, Kofi Kingston. Very impressive. He's still not through.
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business.
Damian Sandow putting it on him right now.
Great reversal. He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Kofi Kingston's treating this place like his own private amusement. What a reversal.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years.
Well, trouble in paradise. Kofi blasted him.
Sandow's night's over.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he'll live to fight another day, Cole.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime.
And leave you some change.
He gets the tag.
You know, Cole, Kofi's flexibility and athleticism makes the SOS an incredible move to see him pin opponents with. Every superstar in the locker room tries to avoid getting hit with the SOS. Watch out here.
Not today, too fast.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. And that's the tag to Kofi Kingston. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly. Boy, he just got laid out.
He gets the tag. Oh, there's some good contact by Xavier Woods.
You know, The Miz may have started out on a rough road here in WWE, but you have to give him his due. Miz has become a decorated WWE champion. Miz has been a tag team champion, United States champion, Intercontinental champion, and WWE champion.
Can he do it here?
This may be it. 2, 3. They did it! They won the match! Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match. Let's take a look back at let's go to the highlights here. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone.
I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while.
Anytime you can pick up a win inside a WWE ring.
approaching the ring from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae.
Summer Rae has proved she's just not a blonde bombshell. She's intelligent, cunning, and dangerous in the ring. This Total Diva is a vixen in and out of the squared circle.
Whoa! I bet you didn't think a woman this gorgeous could be so vicious.
This is incredible, King. Summer showing no mercy.
Look at those looks. I'm sure you've received looks like that from girls before, Michael.
Plenty.
And here she goes, back inside.
During her time in WWE, Summer Rae has assaulted every diva she's crossed paths with. The calculated vixen has showed when the situation is to her advantage, she will launch a ruthless attack, and that hell hath no fury like Summer Rae.
Yeah, but Summer's had her share.
The single-leg Boston Crab.
Oh, man, a hole named after the Beantown.
Give us your thoughts about Alicia Fox.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Oh, man, what a shot.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Another great SmackDown. Thank you for choosing to join us tonight. When Summer makes her way to the ring, a rush of power comes over her, and the Hollywood bombshell turns into a vicious femme fatale. You can actually feel the rage behind her Arctic ice blue eyes. Summer just can't wait to dig her heels right into her opponent. Some competitors just have a move they trust more than others. And she's back in the ring now.
Yeah, very good. Nothing good happens out on that floor.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Why not? If it's working, don't change it. Uh-oh. There was a group a long time ago called Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, and they had a song called Devil in a Blue Dress. Well, that classic song applies to Summer Rae. But it doesn't matter what color dress she has on. Summer just wants to do damage, and do it with a smile. That's dangerous.
Look at this. She can do no wrong here. We're in the Steel City tonight. You can bet this crowd is fired up for this match.
It's back and forth all night. Unbelievable.
We're looking at complete domination here.
The offense that Summer Rae has perfected includes drop kicks, clotheslines, martial arts kicks, and submission holds that would make any opponent tap out. Summer makes sure each move she executes on an opponent is worse than the next. That arm is now in an extremely compromising position. I couldn't stand being in a hold like this, unless she's the one applying it.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here. She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet.
Looking motivated now.
Turning it around, it's Alicia Fox with the reversal.
What Summer Rae's opponents have learned the hard way is that she spent even more time training for a career in the ring than her other love, ballroom dancing. Summer's offense has put divas to the ringer and made her feared among her fellow divas.
Well, at first, a lot of the divas were surprised at just how dangerous Summer Rae's moves were. That changed awfully fast. Now everyone knows that Summer Rae's offense is strong enough to pin an opponent. And if they're not careful, put them out of action for good.
Reversal by Alicia Fox. Her entire sternum is the target of this attack.
Yeah, this is brutal.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. Summer Rae's impressive in many, many ways. Her ability to go from quick strike to full-on assault is incredible. Summer's also studied the history of this business and knows tons of painful maneuvers and submission holds. Make no mistake about it, Summer's quickness, brains, and mean streak makes her lethal in that squared circle. Incredible counter.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. Her back is in some real pain now.
Those moves sap the strength right out of you.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Summer Rae attacks every opponent like she's gaining retribution for a personal vendetta. Summer's aggressive fast and knows how to utilize every inch of that ring to her advantage. Summer's completely unpredictable, so no one knows what's going to happen.
And you know, Summer Rae's also beaming with self-confidence. If you speak to her, like I have, you immediately realize Summer expects to win every single time she's in that ring.
Oh, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that one.
Summer's showing her strength and putting some things together here. You know, Summer was on Total Divas for just one season. Some say that was all the Cass could handle and that she was just too strong for everyone on the show.
Can she do it here?
This may be it.
Alicia Fox has eyes to finish. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. Looks like the momentum is reversed here.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Here we go, King. Here,
and Summer Rae getting it done. The shoulders are down. You know, Summer Rae is such a tremendous victory. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this up. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match.
Here's your winner, Summer Rae.
She continues to impress with the win here tonight.
I can't say that I'm all that surprised by the outcome, Cole. When it's your night, it's your night.
What's going to happen next week on SmackDown?